All right, boys, have a seat. We need to talk about two players today, Wilfred Zaha and Ziyech, what's going to happen with this player. So stick around as we dive deeper into this. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Mike, huge fan of the best team in London, which happens to be Chelsea. If you agree with that, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that. Now, today, like I mentioned, is going to be about two players, Wilfred Zaha and Ziyech. So let's start about Zaha first. Now, it seems like it's between the Gunners, Arsenal, and Chelsea to sign this winger. Now, both teams obviously can utilize this player and how well he's done so far at Crystal Palace. He's definitely been a great player through these years, done very, very well at Crystal Palace. Was unfortunate when he played for Manchester United, and obviously, being 29 years old, he's still kind of in his prime, but getting to that last stage of his prime, that most likely he'll have one more move if he does not leave Crystal Palace. That would probably be his last club, but it looks like he's trying to leave the club right now. Now, Chelsea obviously still needs some other type of winger and slash forward. Now, I know we've talked about this before. Aubameyang is still probably our number one priority because we do need an out-and-out striker at that number 9 position, since Kai Havertz cannot play that position all year round. Broja, once he gets healthy, maybe can push for that position, but still, Aubameyang is going to be our number one. But on top of that, we still need another winger on that other side to complement Raheem Sterling, because Raheem Sterling, yes, has been a great signing so far this season, but he cannot do everything and be our sole attacking purpose, because if he gets shut down, that pretty much stops our entire attacking force. Yes, we have Pulisic, who could sometimes do pretty well for the most part when he plays as a winger. And Mason Mount, yes, he's a great player, but again, he's not suited to be a winger. He's better to be in the middle of the midfield for the most part to create chances. So again, we do need another winger, and I think Wilfred Zaha can definitely be that player to help elevate this club, this team, for us to compete for the title this season. Now, like I said, Arsenal are obviously still looking to get players to bolster their team as well, because they are having phenomenal seasons so far, haven't lost any games, won 4 of their 4 matches. So again, they're right now on a hot streak, and they obviously want to keep that hot streak going, and Wilfred Zaha can definitely help this club be a better and more threatening attacking force. So again, they obviously want to get players like him into the club. So be between most likely these two clubs. Hopefully Chelsea can break the deadlock and sign this player. Now, on top of that, while we're talking about Zaha, is because we're most likely going to be selling a player, and that is Ziyech. Now, Ziyech has been linked back to Ajax for about 25 to 30 million. Now, that seems to be a higher fee than what Ajax actually wants to pay, but that is what Chelsea are putting on right now. They also only want to loan this player. They do not want to buy him because, again, he's also getting a little bit older, that they're thinking that they may be spending too much for him. They obviously got quite a bit when we sold him to Chelsea, that they're trying to recuperate some of that, but not pay for the entire amount that they sold him for, which, again, does make sense. They did just sell Antony, so, again, they have a lot of cash right now, and therefore they do need to recuperate and get some players to come back into their squad to have an attacking force. Ziyech did quite well at that club, and again, I think he could do well again if he does go back there. It's hard to say because, again, I do really enjoy him at Chelsea. I think he did fairly well. Yes, there were some games he looked phenomenal. Other games he was a complete dud. But overall, I think his time at Chelsea was so-so. And again, I want him to do the best he can with his abilities. And I think Ajax is definitely one of the clubs that he can definitely shine in, fit into the system, because he's already done it before. So hopefully we can work something out, because if we can sell him before the window ends, I think that money will be then utilized to then bring in Zaha, like I said, for replacement. Obviously, like I said, we're still trying to bring Aubameyang in, but we do have the cash to buy him as well. So that is right now what's going on in the transfer Chelsea news. Again, it's still up in the air. We do have a few more days left until we're all done with the window. We finally have our team set, which, again, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this transfer window ends, because obviously we spent a lot of cash already, but we can still spend quite a bit on a few different players to, again, help this squad, because we are still lacking in a few positions. Like I said, the striker position, we still need a winger and possibly maybe another CB. Obviously, we have Fofana coming in, but again, it doesn't help does help to have a little more depth in some of those areas. So that is all I have for you today. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that. And that is it, and I will see you next time.